All right, you're back. Are you ready for some more tips? Okay, so we are going to cover some do's and don'ts with Scentsy today. There are not a whole lot of don'ts because the great thing about this business is the fact that you can work it in so many different ways depending on what your life is and where you fit it in. So I'm going to go over a few things that I have written down today. All right, so one of the biggest things, and I know some of this is a lot of Scentsy right now is focused on social media because that is where a lot of people are at right now. It's the place that you can get the biggest following all over the United States and different countries, and so that's where a lot of our tips focus. But please do know that if you do not do social media, that there are other avenues that you can get with your sponsor to help figure out. YouTube videos of leaders that can help determine where you can go with your business. So don't be discouraged if a lot of these tips and tricks are focused on social media. So you're brand new and you're starting out, and of course the first thing that we're going to tell you to do is go share with your friends and family that you're selling Scentsy. But what is the one thing that most of us hate to see in our inbox is someone spamming. Direct sale companies, hey, I just started this, you want to do a party for me? So we want to make sure that the people that we reach out to at any stage in your business is a person that we have a relationship with. And if we don't have a relationship with them, we want to make sure that we develop that relationship before we reach out to them about Scentsy. So we aren't going to send them a message saying, hey, how's your dog? And a few seconds later say, do you want to host a party for me? So we want to make sure that those relationships are genuine. So it is a customer relationship building business. So you do want to learn to grow those relationships. So when you do message someone, you can still be excited and be like, oh my gosh, girl, you are not going to believe what I just did. I signed up for Scentsy. And I know that you're used to hearing the typical message of, hey, will you host a party? But like, I really want to make this work. So would you be up for inviting some friends to like a Scent session? Keep it simple, keep it very authentic and very personal. And that's the biggest thing with sending messages to people. If you can send a voice message to someone, even better, because then they get to feel where you're coming from. It's not just something that they can dismiss. Anytime that you are doing a follow-up or you're messaging a certain customer about a particular item that they may love, send an image along with your message. That in ourselves clicks something in our brain for that person to want to know more about it. So that comes to Facebook posting. Facebook flyers or Scentsy flyers are amazing. We have some amazing consultants out there that create really great flyers, but please do not get caught up in this. Your customers want to see real life photos of the warmers or how someone's using a product in their home. That is going to make them want to purchase that item. And this doesn't mean that you have to go out and purchase all these items. There are actually, if you go to your catalog and you pull up a certain warmer name and type that in your search bar on your Facebook, you can actually look at public photos of people that have actually staged in their home Scentsy warmers, or maybe they did a cute photo of the classic clean bundle. And you can save that photo and you can share that, so you don't actually have to come out of pocket for those items. But your customers get to see that, oh, that's how that would look in my home, and they would want it. So always try to share real life images. If you can go live and show how you're cleaning something with your counter cleaner, or you can go live with your kids with their Scentsy buddy, these are the things that make the biggest impact. Okay, so don't mass text ever. No one wants to be put in a group message. No one wants to be mass texted. You want to send these things privately, and you want to make it a genuine conversation. And you always want quality over quantity when you're doing party invites. Who loves candles? Who loves home decor? Who has kids that maybe love Disney or Marvel? These are the kind of people that you need to think about when you're wanting to invite. All right, so let's see. Be fun, creative. Don't say, will you book a party? Will you host a party? We want to stay away from the word party. So you can say things like, hey, I'm having a Centorama, or I'm having a spa shindig, or a summer sniff, or a sip and sniff, which is basically meeting at a coffee shop with some girls, and you can sip and have coffee, or you can do it at someone's house and have wine and scents. So it's up to you how you want to do that. But use these fun names so that people are like, oh, what's a sip and sniff? I have no idea what that is. It makes them interested. Okay, do write-offs. Anything that you purchase for your business, whether it be your website, your scent of the month, your bags, your business cards, all of those things you want to keep a receipt of, because tax write-offs are amazing. And I'm not going to give you tons of tax advice, but there is a tax spreadsheet on our team page, as well as a Scentsy tax group that you can be a part of for advice. And there's so many things that you can write off, like part of your cell phone bill and part of your internet bill. So keep track of where you're spending any money so that you can get tax write-offs. Follow up. Always follow up. So there is a thing that actually says that it takes someone between your 5th and 12th follow-up for them to make another purchase. This is your job. This is your job, not to nag someone and not to bombard them with sales information, but it is your job to remind them that they need Scentsy in their life, because most of us are crazy busy. And if I hand you a business card, more than likely you're going to toss it the second you walk away, because we all have so much paper trash in our life. We don't need one more thing. So it is my job to get your contact information. Say, can I follow up and see how you liked that scent? Or can I message you later and see how you liked that certain item in your home? And then, you know, your follow-ups don't always have to be about Scentsy. You can send a happy quote to their text message and say, hey, I hope you had a great day today. I just wanted to send this over. That is still having a communication where they know, you know, she's my Scentsy gal and she's reaching out, and oh, I need some more wax, or, you know, I need something like this. So it doesn't always have to be about Scentsy to be a follow-up, but they need to see you, they need to hear from you, and having that constant thing is going to help with them purchasing. And don't rely on Facebook for people to see you all the time. Facebook algorithms are crazy, so half of the people on your friends list probably aren't even seeing the things that you post. So make sure that you're reaching out to people through text message, through email, phone calls, Facebook Messenger. Utilize all the ways that you can to reach out to people, because doing a post on Facebook once a day is amazing because that's consistency, but it is not always going to get seen. So do not rely on just that for your sales. All right, some don'ts. So we do not want to sell on eBay, on Craigslist. You need to be very careful with Facebook Marketplace. If you post something on Facebook Marketplace, you cannot say that you have something on hand, on stock. You have to tell them to go to your website to order or to private message you. So be very, very careful on Facebook Marketplace. Any of your personal specials, say I want to sell a 6-pack of wax and they get a free room spray, or even free shipping. If I say, hey, I got an order going in and it has free shipping, that is a personal special, because not everyone on the Scentsy level can do the same as what I might be able to do, or someone that's at the very tippy top of Scentsy can do. So Scentsy wants to make sure that it's a very even playing field. So those personal specials you have to send to someone privately. So if you do have free shipping, you can say something like, hey, want to know my shipping details on this? Send me a private message and I'll give you the details. Or just go ahead and private message them. I have an order going in with free shipping. Do you need anything? Okay, Disney is a big rule follower, so we do not want to lose our Disney licensing. That is a huge thing for us. We got Marvel on board, we got Disney on board, and we do not want to mess that up. And Disney is very careful about their licensing. So when you do posts, you want to make sure that you use Scentsy's images. So they put out marketing images when things release, and you want to use those specific images. Do not crop them. Do not put logos over them, or your logo or your Scentsy website. Do not write on the image anywhere. If you do like a Facebook story, you can put the image there and put your information at the top where it doesn't touch the image. That is perfectly okay. Don't use anything like lyrics, logos, quotes, anything that they have used in their licensed marketing. Don't go near it. Don't alter images. Do use hashtags. Hashtags are allowed. So you can do hashtag Disney, hashtag Disney Child, hashtag Moana, whatever it might be. Use hashtags like crazy. That is perfectly okay. Do not go on any licensing pages like a Disney fans club page and post what item that you have for sale. You can get with a Disney influencer, a social market influencer, and have them post information and exchange a little like freebie action going on there. But you have to be very careful with that. So talk to your sponsor if you're interested in learning more about that. And do not use the hashtag Disney loves Scentsy. You have to be very careful about that as well. But you can use your own pictures. So say I have Sven up here. I can take a picture of me holding Sven and post that all I want, put all the words and all that kind of stuff. That is perfectly okay. All right, I'm going to try to keep this short. Don't mess text. Let's see if there was anything else. Another thing, do take time to figure out your why. Your why is a big thing, and that's something that we've talked about, but it's going to help keep you going when times are a little slower or your life is chaotic and circumstances around you. But if you have a why that keeps you determined of why you're doing it, it's going to help so much. Do make sure you take personal time for yourself, because as much as we love this business and it's a lot of fun and our customers need us and our teammates need us, make sure that you're taking time for yourself and time for your family so they know what you're working so hard for. All right. I think that might be, oh, and one more thing. If you can, try to attend Scentsy gatherings. Scentsy's SFR that they do once a year, it's huge. It's amazing. They provide tons of training. Your local teams, we usually locally try to do a team night once a month. COVID's been a little bit different for us, but try to attend team gatherings because that community is so big. Try to attend the team meetings because I promise you, no matter if you've heard it 1,000 times, there will probably be something that will be presented differently that will strike a chord with you, and you'll be able to use it in your business. So I think that kind of covers a lot of our do's and don'ts. I think the only other one that I will mention is be very careful with cross-promoting. And what that means is if you work for another direct sale company, that you cannot post a Scentsy item and that other direct sale company together at the same time. And then you have to be very careful as far as marketing your other direct sale company to the customers that you've gotten since you've started Scentsy. That is something that you need to go check out on your workstation and read more about. But if you love Scentsy as much as we do, we're pretty confident that along the way you won't be doing any other direct sale companies. So I hope y'all have a wonderful day. If you have any questions about any of this or need more information, check your workstation, check in with your sponsor, and of course you can always reach out to me, your director.